Welcome to part 77 of my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas. We're here, we're going to take a quick nap, and then we're going to head to all the camps and ask if they can send people here to Bitter Springs, because I'm sure that they don't need them anywhere else. Anyway, we are going to go to the closest one, which is Camp Golf. I'm currently accepted there, even though I've never been there. But let's fast travel to Colville Bay, and we'll walk there to make it go a little faster. Now, I actually have business at Camp McCarran, so we can actually go back there pretty soon. Let's see, can I put a marker on the map? I want to put a marker on Camp Golf. So I guess we'll follow the road. While I'm back at Camp McCarran near the strip, I want to stop and get my supplies and make some weapon repair kits. I'd also like to buy some duct tape. Alright, we have enemies. Young Cazadors. These guys are kind of tough. And they move really fast. We got more. That is a full-grown Cazador. Cap counterfeiting shack. Well, I remember that, Crimson Caravan was pretty upset about them counterfeiting caps. So let's take a look at this. There's no one in here. Metal cooking pot. Why is it so dark? Sleep in a bunk bed. Open the toy box. Nothing in these lockers. Varmint rifle, which I'm now over encumbered because I picked that up. Large whiskey bottle. Alright, Boone, can you carry my varmint rifle? We need to sell off more crap. So, cap counterfeiting shack, I don't see how they're making caps in here, personally. But I'll take their word for it. So is that Camp Golf? That giant building over there? Alright, I took some damage there. Poison glands are worth a good bit. I'm still woozy. Am I losing health? Yeah, I'm losing health. Does it wear off? Okay, I'm taking some anti-venom. That was pretty far away. Oh, he hit me again! It took so long for the VATS to take off that I couldn't manage to shoot him before he hit me. It's annoying. Alright, I don't want to die of poison again. If I see more enemies, I'm pretty much going to have to take a stim pack. Don't want to waste it if I don't have to. Because I can rest in a bed whenever I get to the camp. Why do I hear guns? Are we here? Pretty much. Is there an entrance? Alright, screw it, we're jumping the wall. Thought maybe we would look for an entrance or a gate or gatekeepers, but the place is strangely abandoned. Outside, at least. Starting to think that Camp Golf may not be able to spare any soldiers because there may not be any soldiers left. But we'll find out once we step inside. Checking all these guard towers to see if there's any ammo we can pick up. So that's why they call it Camp Golf, because it's on a golf course? Maybe that's the case? There's a giant pipeline over it. Seems like it would reduce the value of the golf course. House Resort. Alright, here's an NCR guy.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Fair enough. Let's step inside. Alright.
All you need is one ranger protecting the line. You don't even need to feed him that much. He'll get the job done.
Activate lock terminal easy directly in front of this person. Let's see if I can hack it. Guess the password at least. Spying, chairs, vision, shrine, period, during, losing, roving, ending, sirens, sprung, perish. Alright, let's pick one of those ones that has ing in it. Alright, losing has a lot of the same letters as roving. 3 out of 6. So that means it can't be roving. Probably isn't roving, at least. During has different letters than losing. 3 out of 6. Spying. 3 out of 6. Alright, 3 out of 6 were the same in losing. So it can't be sprung. Can't be sirens. can't be parish. Because only the letter I is the same. We said it can't be sprung, because only 2 are the same. Could be ending. Can't be roving, because 4 would have been the same. Vision has only 1 letter the same. Chairs has no letters that are the same. I tried spying. Shrine has 2 that are the same. Period has 1 letter the same. I tried during. I think it's ending. Lucky 38 Executive Override. What does that do? That's extremely odd. Sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic if you heard that. Alright, we'll check out the rest of the first floor here. Got some supplies that I'm not allowed to take. Well, shoot. Not used to private military supplies I'm not allowed to take. Photo of Andrew Ryan from BioShock. Maybe.
All you need is 1 ranger protecting the monorail.
All you need is 1 ranger protecting the monorail. The monorail just got bombed. People are stupid. Little figurine there on the footlocker. What's that? I can sleep in the bed. Should give me my health back at least. I didn't have to waste a stim pack.
Hey.
Alright, you guys don't have anything to say. Lots of food supplies here. Nothing I can take. I can take a coffee mug, but I can't take a drinking glass. That's stealing. I'd love for someone to explain the logic in a lot of these things. It is beyond me. Sleep in a queen-size bed. Can't take those bottle caps. Someone put them there intentionally. They're someone else's. This bed has a radio on it for some reason. A harmonica? I don't think the plunger is going to help you out much with that one. Chessboard on the bed. Bobby pins you can steal. I don't think anyone's gonna miss them if I were to take them. Surgical tubing. Programmer's Digest. Oh, I want those books. Wish I was playing a bad character. felt bad after I stole that other book from the boomers. A bed full of needles. That seems a bit on the nose. Is that a safe? I don't know why that's glowing. Chief Hanlon, you actually have a name.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up, but it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
Yeah, I was starting to think, man, you could talk a little faster. Alright, tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but Hanlon's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Let's talk about something else.
Shoot.
What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, and worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be. Except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore, just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is their chief, father, and god, all rolled into one.
Okay.
Shoot.
How's NCR doing?
Even Caesar knows that General Oliver's coming back to Hoover. Colonel Moore's doing a fine job of running things over at the dam. In her own way, of course, when she's not trying to wrangle my Rangers into helping her. But just keeping that dam secure and operational day to day is enough work for one person. Never mind building a defense against the Legion.
Tell me about General Oliver.
Oh, well. Now you'll have to excuse me. The General and I don't always see eye to eye on things. Maybe it's best that I just say he's a trooper, through and through. The man will not give up an inch for anything, least of all to the Legion.
Colonel Moore's way?
The Colonel's an effective commander, one of the best. But she sharpened her claws on the Vipers and the old Jackals. Did 4 tours against the Brotherhood, too. She used to be a Ranger until an injury took her out of action. Happens to a lot of us, unfortunately. She's better at making graves than making friends. Bring in Moore and the earth will be raised. Fields will be salted.
Is Moore in charge of all the NCR troopers out here?
No, and thanks to General Oliver for that. Colonel Shue is at McCarran. Most of the new Vegas troopers are under his command. He's more sympathetic to the locals than Moore, but he's got the fiends to deal with.
Well, I know Colonel Shue.
Shoot.
Alright, what's the Legion been up to?
Intel said the legate's coming. Lanius. They call him the monster of the East. If he's half as bad as Graham was, we're in for a heck of a fight. With Caesar and a new legate here, the Legion's not going to fall for the same old bag of tricks.
Why do they call Lanius the monster of the East?
Oh, the usual reasons. People say he's enormous, carries a big sword, chops people's heads off. That's not what makes him a good commander, though. Folks say he came from a heck of a tough tribe. Took Caesar a long time to conquer. It was thanks to Lanius. But once Caesar broke him, he was born again. He'll go anywhere and do anything to win. Legion says he could smell weakness. Once he finds out where an army's vulnerable, he'll go to it like a dog for the throat.
Alright, this episode's getting long. I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here, and we'll continue the rest of this conversation in our next episode. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time.